Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown. And thank you for joining us here tonight, no matter what platform you're watching us on. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. Thank you guys for being here tonight for XFW. And here comes the XFW Women's Champion, Tia Adams. And right behind her, the manager, the man behind the entourage,
making her way to the ring,
Morgan Steiner.
from Falls, South Dakota, the Extreme Women's World Champion, Tia Adams.
Morgan Steiner's entourage suffered a defeat last night when Yuri Cho defeated Morgan Steiner's grandson, Blake Steiner, for the XFW Internet Championship. Yuri Cho will be in action tonight. Tia Adams out here in a non-title matchup, but I'm sure the entourage wants to make an example tonight after losing last night. Her opponent tonight, none other than Sky Wolf, relative newcomer to XFW. This young lady loves to take on all comers. Definitely likes to get in the thick of things. Very much a brawler in our women's division. Sky ready to go. Battling out there with the turnbuckle. Ready to fight. Michael Upshur, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for folks over on TikTok for mashing that like button. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. XFW off to start. The ladies opening up our program tonight. Sky Wolf already taking the women's champion up and over on her back, looking for a moonsault. But Adams quickly getting out of the way. Adams now pulls her back, shoulder top. Adams has been dominating the women's division with her pure power. And there's a brutal roundhouse kick by Adams. And a second one. Good Lord. Blasted her in the head. We got a cover now. Maria right there to make the 3 count, but the shoulder coming up quickly. Here comes Adams again with that brutality. And now picking her up by the throat, dumping her down to the canvas. Big shot there, but look at this. Sky trying to shake it off. Firing right back as these two now exchange blows in the middle of the ring. Sky with a nice counter lands 2 of her own. But the women's champion fires back again. They used to call her Unbreakable Tia Adams, and that moniker still holds true today. But Sky Wolf is giving her everything she's got, but good Lord, they're both just blasting each other repeatedly. Oh, and Wolf with a backhand levels the champion down. A brutal backhand. Sky Wolf definitely came to fight. I've not seen anyone drop down the champion in that fashion. Wolf down off the ropes, missing the kick. Adams able to dodge out of the way. Oh, and again that roundhouse kick. Good Lord, the impact to the side of the skull. Adams snap mare-like motion, but instead of snapping her over, drove the face into the knee. Oh! And just manhandles her into the turnbuckle. Now wrenching the arm, using the top rope as leverage to do damage to the elbow. Oh, missing the big boot. Here comes Sky. Right back. This young lady has no quit in her. She's bringing to the women's champion every option she can get. Every window of opportunity. And Wolf is going to take it. We've got a cover here. Kick out by the women's champ. Almost basically at a 1 count. Adams now grabbing on. Hoisting her up. Scoop slam. Adams taking time to taunt, but Wolf is down after that brutal impact. Adams now, collar elbow tie up. Wolf with a kick to the midsection. Whoa, Wolf going for a Superman punch, but Adams able to dodge it, hoisting her up on the shoulders. Oh, driving her down. Move very similar to that of Seth Walker. Almost on the back of her head. Tilt-a-whirl slam. The women's champion now just toying with Sky Wolf. Sky rolls her up. Look at this. But a quick kick out again. Barely a 1 count. Maria couldn't even get in a position before Tia was already getting the shoulder off the canvas. Again, the women's champion is an absolute dominant force here. Catches the arm. And a headbutt. Uh-oh. Grabs the leg again. Up. She goes it down. And that brutal choke slam from Adams. And that's it. Wow. Adams putting the exclamation point on that matchup. Sky Wolf started making a comeback early on with a lot of steady offense and a lot of solid counters. But Adams shutting all that momentum down and bringing it to an abrupt end. Boom, there's the headbutt. Then grabs the leg again and sends her for the ride.
Here is your winner, Tia.
Wow. Adams with the victory tonight to open up Saturday Night Showdown. Tia Adams with the victory here tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Folks, again, I want to welcome you to our broadcast. Last night on XFW Danger Zone, we saw a new champion crowned in that of Yuri Cho defeating Blake Steiner, the grandson of Morgan Steiner. Now, folks, that was a very, very, very closely contested match, but one thing was for sure. We did see a lot of Morgan Steiner in his grandson last night. We saw him utilize a lot of underhanded tactics, trying to take a lot of shortcuts during that matchup just to get his own way. Now, Yuri Cho will be in action later on tonight. His first ever appearance after winning the XFW Internet Championship. Not only that, but later on in the evening, the XFW Tag Team Champions, American Pain, will be in action. And in our main event tonight, Tiger Ramirez defending the XFW United States title against Brody Daniels. But right now, a blood feud that is spilling all around XFW as Blake the Body Harris goes one-on-one with Rex Bishop. These two have been tearing each other apart for weeks now, and they head down to ringside again next here on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California.
And here comes Blake the Body Harris, former two-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion, former XFW Tag Team Champion, former World Bodybuilding Champion, the owner and operator and CEO of Body by Harris, fitness supplements and workout programs. Harris has really started leasing out franchises of Body by Harris. You see the logo on the back of his trench coat there, the back of his robe, I mean. The man is an absolute specimen of peak human physicality. Harris is definitely a dominant force here in XFW. But his opponent tonight is somebody he knows very well, as these two have been colliding week in and week out. The only man in XFW history to make Blake the Body Harris tap out, this monster right here, the Beast, Rex Bishop. Bishop, who struggled to get his anger issues in control here in XFW until his wife, AJ Bishop, was able to get him under control, get him to focus, and Rex went on a massive winning streak. Until recently, he has not had any losses in almost 5 months. But 2 weeks ago, Blake the Body Harris defeated him in a rebound match after these two collided, and Bishop got his first ever submission on Harris. His wife, AJ, currently not on the roster, out with as she gets ready to follow a child. Errol Bailey, 22, thank you for following over on TikTok. And here we go again. Here goes Bishop out of the gate, tackling down on Harris and pummeling him with right hands. Whoa, wild swing there by Bishop. Harris now fighting back, clubbing away. It's an odd visual to see Blake the Body Harris, the smaller man in the contest. Harris, such a chiseled form like that of a Greek statue. Right hand there by Blake. Ooh, and just a slap by Harris, and here we go. These two now slugging it out. Who's going to break down first? Who's going to find themselves on the canvas? Oh my God! Harris just leveled Rex Bishop with that shot. Harris not going to pick up the damn near 300-pound monster into a sidewalk slam. Harris now going for a cover. Barely a 1 count. After that haymaker to the head, the sidewalk slam. Both men now on the outside. Bishop trying to recover, trying to take a deep breath while he's on the ground. Harris not going to give him any room to rest. As again slugging away. Back elbow now by Harris. Oh! But he just got spun around with that right hand. The replay on your lower left of your screen, Harris with rights and lefts here, but watch this shot by Rex Bishop, this double axe handle. Boom! Harris turned inside out as these two now grappling on the inside. Harris shoved down on the mat. Harris in trouble again. Going to be picked up. Oh! Gutbuster by Bishop. Blake dodges. Oh! Goes for a drop kick and gets blasted by Bishop. We're now signaling this is going to be the end. Bishop has him up. Ooh! Big power slam now by the Beast. Bishop now trying to do damage to that hand and arm. That's how he got Blake the Body Harris to tap out last month. What the hell? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the move that he used. This was the move that he used. I'm sorry. Harris in a world of trouble here. Harris has the counter in play. Ooh. Big clothesline now. Drove him all the way down to the canvas is Blake the Body Harris. Harris now has him up on the shoulders, the big man, and the flex driver. Maria right there, 2. And a kick out by Bishop. The original finishing maneuver of Blake the Body Harris, the flex driver. Knee strike now by the Beast. Toss him in the corner. Beast now putting... Harris drives him back. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Claudio Mataya. Knee strike now by... and a jumping neckbreaker. Now by Blake the Body Harris. Harris now shoots him with a turnbuckle. Hard impact. Brutal shot to the back. Harris goes to line up to Shop, and Bishop able to dodge out of the way. Bishop rolls him through. Look at this. Shoulders are down, but a kick out again. Big right hands now by Rex. Rex going to take him up and over vertical suplex. Harris now struggling. Bishop with the forearm. Oh! And blasts him off the apron all the way down to the arena floor. Good Lord. Strikes now by Bishop to the back of the skull. Bishop driving the knee into the hamstring of Harris, trying to weaken the base. Harris is strong as a bull, but if your leg is sore, you're not going to be able to press the weight above your head like he likes to. And right now, Bishop is just stomping away on every limb of Harris. Harris now being manhandled by Bishop, tossed inside the ring. Harris writhing in pain, holding on to his face. And the big man going in the middle rope. Nobody home. Harris to the right hand. Harris now looking at a full Nelson slam. And down goes Bishop, landing right in the back of his skull. And Harris now has him up. Oh my God. Holy sh... We have not seen that move in a long, long time. The screwdriver from Blake the Body Harris. Suplex to power. That move's been outlawed in a number of promotions. Oh, Harris isn't done. Harris isn't done. Whoa. I think things are getting a little even more heated between Blake the Body Harris and Rex Bishop. Joseph Scoldra Knight, one of our friends from WWO. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Our sister promotion, WWO World Wrestling Organization. You can check out their streams on YouTube and Twitch. Be sure to give those guys a follow. Very good friends of ours. You'll know some of our familiar faces over in WWO, including that of Showtime, Shane Black. But folks, that was a brutal matchup there between two big monsters here in XFW. Blake the Body Harris and Rex Bishop. And these two have been going at it for the past month. And it doesn't seem to be cooling down at all. The brutality of these two men continues to spill and perpetuate more and more and more as they continue to beat the ever-living hell out of each other. Ruben over on TikTok, thank you for joining. Thank you for following and becoming a fan. Again, folks, I want to thank everyone for joining us here in XFW. And again, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or directly on Bloodsword6.com. Now we're going to head down to ringside for more singles one-on-one action as Alex Quinn Esquire, I'm contractually obligated to say Esquire, takes on the former XFW United States champion, Grim Loco, in one-on-one action. Let's head down to ringside. There are a few people in XFW that I like to say I absolutely despise, but these two jackasses come right to mind.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Troy Grant.
Looks like Troy Grant lost his jacket somewhere.
The Varsity Club from Greenwich, Connecticut. Weighing in.
The Varsity Club, Alex Quinn Esquire and his idiot friend, Troy Grant. They're daddies who bought themselves in XFW. But his opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, former XFW Internet and United States champion, Grim Loco.
37 pounds, Grim Loco.
Grim Loco, definitely a fan favorite here in XFW. The man shows no fear. Derek Smith saying Entourage Harris. Grim Loco, truly a force to be reckoned with here in XFW. The man knows no fear. He takes on anyone and all comers. He has dealt with men twice his size. One of our prominent luchadors here in XFW. Again, welcome everyone on TikTok that's joining us here tonight. Thank you for joining us and tuning in to XFW. And here we go, the bell is rung. Ooh! And Loco coming out of the gate already with the roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Alex Quinn with a wraparound into a waist lock. Quinn now trying to grapple his way out, wrenching back and forth on Grim Loco, trying to keep the hold going. Another shot to the midsection now by Quinn. Nicholas Prince, thank you for liking the stream. Loco, beautiful counter into a side headlock. Grim Loco, easily more a skilled wrestler as he's wrenching on the head now of Alex Quinn. Quinn with a counter. Rolls him off, charging in with a lariat. Levels down Loco. And again, on the outskirts of the ring, Troy Grant. Ooh! Ooh, a strike to the face there by Quinn. Nicholas Prince, thank you for joining us. We are well on our end. Hopefully you are doing just as well. Ooh, Quinn now with a strike to the midsection. Grabbing Loco by the feet, hoisting him up, dumping him on the back of his skull. And the chair is in the ring. Troy Grant throwing in a chair. 2 count, Loco gets the shoulder up. Alex Quinn, well, I've got to give credit, has done better in the prominent years here in XFW, learning his way since his daddy bought him his way in XFW. Loco, shoulder tackle there, but nobody gives any inch. I was shooting now by Loco. Loco with a drop kick, stays on his feet beautifully, leading now Quinn around. Oh, and here goes Troy Grant getting himself involved in a matchup. Oh, but Grim Loco saw it coming. Grim Loco read between the lines, hoisting up Quinn. Powerbomb. Grim Loco is wise to the antics of the Varsity Club. Loco going high. Oh, but he gets caught in a powerbomb now from Quinn. And now Quinn with that steel chair. Grant threw it in the ring. And as legal as a headlock in XFW. Oh! 3 shots from that chair. And a right hand again. Quinn with the great equalizer in professional wrestling, that chair. And a tilt-a-whirl slam right on top of it again. Utilizing every cheap shot he can think of, and Quinn still can't get a 3 count. Quinn now bracing that chair in between the middle ropes. Loco getting launched right into the chair. Brutal shot. Alex Quinn now sizing him up, kick to the midsection. Gonna hoist him up. Loco with a counter. Alex Quinn going for what he calls the pledge. Oh, but a knee strike again from Quinn. Tossing Loco up and outside the ring now. Quinn gonna let him go. But again, you gotta watch Troy Grant now. Grant will constantly interject himself in the match. You've already seen him throw a chair inside the ring. Grim Loco trying to get back to his feet. Uh-oh. Loco with the steel steps. Alex Quinn is now leaving the ring. Alex Quinn is terrified. He's leaving the ring. They're going to pal out with his buddy, Troy Grant on the outside. These two are going to have a little conversation here. Probably planning some strategy. Quinn saying, no, he's done. He's not going to go in. Words, but I don't think he realizes. Here comes, oh, Loco, get right in his face. He's too busy talking with his buddy out there, and Grim Loco drives his face down on the canvas. Alex Quinn paying too much attention to his idiot friend at ringside, and Loco take full advantage. Oh! Quinn catches him surprisingly with a jumping neckbreaker. And now Quinn trying to set up those stairs. Oh my God! He just threw them into the face of Grim Loco. How the hell does he kick out? How does Loco kick out of that? Loco reading the writing on the wall again. Avoiding disaster by Alex Quinn. Quinn with a chin buster. Quinn, oh, again Quinn. Hoisting him up, and again that sidewalk slam. Celebrating too early as Quinn needs to pay attention. Loco kick to the midsection. Quinn again looking for the pledge, and this time he hits it. Can Loco get the shoulder up? Damn. Call that an upset. Alex Quinn with a win over Grim Loco. Grim Loco easily the more dominant wrestler in this matchup. But Quinn utilizing that steel chair, steel steps to level the playing field, to outshine the experience and the high-flying abilities of Grim Loco. His back still in that chair during that pin. And right here, boom, Loco tried to stay on his feet but collapsing. Damn well could have a concussion. And the pledge from Alex Quinn. And gets himself a 3 count against Grim Loco tonight. These two fraternity brothers, dipshits, if anything, folks. Pardon my French. I would call that a travesty of justice, if anything, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Quinn getting a pinfall victory over Grim Loco is something I would not think that in any days. But, folks, it happened right before our eyes. Again, I've got to give some credit to Alex Quinn, who has been getting better inside the square circle, even though he didn't pay any of his dues, as they call it in professional wrestling, by earning his stripes, working on the independent scenes. His daddy bought himself the contract right in XFW, and he's been here ever since. Quite frankly, being a nuisance and more what have you. Folks, we're going to put our link to our merch page in the chat because we've got to talk about, and this is from the producers, folks. I have to. There's new merch in the XFW store on Bloodsword6.com, including this right here. The t-shirt for the Maniacal Glee. We'll put it right up on screen there. Glee has found himself fancying a Saturday morning cartoon and has turned himself into an animated character because Glee thinks he's a cartoon. I think Glee's a joke, but people are fascinated with the Maniacal Glee, and now new Glee shirts in our store at Bloodsword6.com, and it just keeps getting dumber, folks. Because at the shows that Glee's been on, they've also had these mini Bruce Pinatas and more, and it's getting ridiculous. I don't have the other stuff here, so no. There's little Glee plush dolls now and more, folks. It's getting absurd with the Maniacal Glee. Now, Glee was in action last night with a win over one of the members of the House of Spades, Luke Everett. I don't understand the fascination with the Maniacal Glee. I don't get it. But, folks, we're going to head down to ringside next. In action, the new XFW Internet Champion, Yori Cho, going up against the Blacksmith, Jason Adams, next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Let's head down to ringside.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, Blacksmith Jason Adams.
Refers to himself as the Blacksmith Jason Adams, who's got a handful of solid wins here in XFW. The man is definitely in some serious shape. Trying to make his own way here in XFW is Adams. But tonight he will collide with the brand new XFW Internet Champion, Japanese sensation Yori Cho. Adams definitely has himself of an ego. We've seen that time and time again. But here comes his partner, Yori Cho, or his opponent, Yori Cho, the XFW Internet Champion.
Weighing in at 223 pounds, the Extreme Internet Champion, Yori Cho.
Cho came to XFW as an exhibition match, passing through New York City to have a matchup with Tiger Ramirez, and the two stole the show. Ramirez came out victorious, but he shook Yori Cho's hand at the end of the match, and then it was just the next day later that Cho signed a deal with XFW. He has then gone on to impress the crowds and the locker room alike with his in-ring abilities, and last night again stole the show against Blake Steiner. And now in less than 60 days has captured XFW Gold. Capacity crowd fired up tonight, and here we go. Yori Cho coming out of the gate, knife edge chop, and another chop, and a backhand fist, another chop. Calling up a tie-up. Jason Adams probably have a little bit of strength advantage, wraps around the arm of Yori Cho. Cho now reverses into an armbar. Adams now writhing in pain. Cho gonna wrench around the opposite way into an overhand wrist lock. Beautifully done. Again, Yori Cho dropping him down to one knee, keeping the pressure on. Cho coming from AAA Japan, multiple time champion in AAA. Sweeps out the leg, and down goes Adams. Cho getting a little excited there. Jason's still down after that shot. Cho, drop kick takes him out the knee. Knife edge chop again. Cho shoots with the turnbuckle. Little punch taunt there before he lands a heavy shot out of rib crackers. And another one. Good Lord. And a big uppercut. And Cho now stomping away. The Blacksmith in a world of hurt right now. Right hand now by Cho. Rolls him up, crucifix, shoulders are down on Jason the Blacksmith. And a kick out. Barely a 2 count for the champion, Yori Cho. Cho now off the ropes. Goes for the clothesline, counter. And here comes the Blacksmith, Jason Adams, lighting up the champion. And drops him down. Drives the knee into the face now. The Blacksmith now in control. A win tonight for him could line him up with an early opportunity for XFW Gold, names himself #1 contender for the Internet Championship. And now Adams going to the top rope. Yoricho is down. Adams is gonna fly. Oh, but catches a shot in the solar plexus from the champion. He tosses Adams halfway across the ring, almost head first into those steel steps at ringside. We've already seen those stairs used earlier matches. Goes to the knee. Adams with a counter. Adams now wrenching on the arm. Ooh! Face first, down goes the champion. And now Adams with an armbar. The champion, Yoricho, now in trouble. Goes for a kick. Cho gets out of the way. Cho back inside the ring. Adams now deciding whether he's going to get back inside the square circle. Here we go. Oh! The referee got caught with that shot. Ooh! Brutal suplex there by Cho, who's getting this capacity crowd fired up. Chori now driving the elbow into the head of Adams. Again, Yoricho needs to pay attention. Oh, sling blade. Quick as a hiccup is Yoricho. It's a slow count there, I think, ref. Not sure what that was. It should have been a 2 count. Only got a 1. Shoots him into the turnbuckle. Cho putting him up on the top rope. Cho selling something. Ooh, right hand down to the face of the blacksmith. Both men now on top. What the hell is this? Cho all the way, a big time superplex. Both men down. All the way down, that brutal impact. Both men back to their feet. Collar and elbow tie. Double hook now from the blacksmith. Takes him up and over. Cover here, but a kick out by the champion. Cho rolling to the outside. Adams now with a window of opportunity. Does not want to waste it. Has a shot into Cho, but didn't get all of them. Cho now firing back. Shoves him back inside. Cho going all the way to the top. That is a long way to fly. Cho, oh, trying to turn himself around. The blacksmith takes him out the knees, and the champion came crashing down to the back of his head. Adams now again going to a rest hold, trying to recover some of his own stamina here while he keeps the damage and the pressure on the champion. Cho in trouble. Ooh! Spoke too soon. Swept out the legs, and Cho going right back to the top rope. Cho coming off of a brutal senton. Good Lord. Crashing down on top of Adams. Oh, he's got him up. Looking for the tombstone. But a counter by the blacksmith. Into the ropes he goes. Wild swing. Cho answers with one of his own. Goes for the knee. Counter after counter now. Both these guys. Both guys attempting multiple moves. Nobody coming up with everything, but there's Cho with a dragon suplex. Adams trying to roll out of the ring. Cho white hot on his heels. Grabbing the knee now. Cho delivers. Corkscrew dragon leg whip. Another sling blade by Cho. And a drop kick to counter. Cho now again looking for the tombstone. Jumping up in the air, crashing down on Jason Adams. That might be all she wrote. Cho with the victory. Oh, Adams. A little ornery there. Oh, Jesus. Referee had nothing to do with it. He made a 3 count. Obviously, the blacksmith, Jason Adams, unhappy with the outcome of that matchup. Yoricho winning fair and square with a 1-2-3. And obviously, that did not bode well with the blacksmith, Jason Adams. Again, Adams has had a number of solid wins here in XFW, but it seems that the pressure is starting to mount. When the high-pressure matches come his way, so far he has not done overwhelmingly well. But he's still a rookie here in XFW and a long future in his path, I'm sure. We're going to switch gears here, folks, and go to tag team wrestling next. As soon as I find the music, thank you guys for the likes over on TikTok. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Apologize for the cough. Where is the music for our tag teams? I swear Pretzel Rocks changes things just to be funny here, folks. But again, our main event tonight will be, in fact, the XFW United States Champion. Oh, there we go. With the title on the line, Tiger Ramirez defending against one of the members of the House of Spades, Brody Daniels, the leader. Right now, tag team action as Hazard Warning goes up against High Voltage next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Hazard Warning.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 498 pounds, Keith Hale and Liam Phelps.
Liam Phelps, Keith Hale making their way out to ringside. Better known as Hazard Warning. At times employ very, very odd in-ring tactics. But definitely solid in-ring performers are Hazard Warning. Tag Team Championship gold could be in their future. For their opponents tonight, ladies and gentlemen, High Voltage making their way down the rings, but recently have several impressive wins under their belts, climbing up the rankings in the tag team divisions. Billy Miles and T.J. Sabin. These two teams are very, very, very similar in style, except at times that Hazard Warning will keep one member of their team in the ring as long as possible, absorbing damage, trying to wear out the opponents, causing them to get blown up, as it is termed in wrestling, and then tagging in the fresh man when the opponents are worn down. Hazard Warning calls it their survival tactic, where it's either Hale or Phelps in the ring, surviving the onslaught of the team, causing them to wear themselves down, almost like a rope-a-dope in boxing. Ooh, knife-edge chop there. Hale shoots him into the corner. Oh, there's a tag already to Liam Phelps. Where the hell's Phelps going? What the hell is this already? Hale looking for a superplex, drives him down, and a big splash from Phelps. And already big double team maneuvers from Hazard Warning. Watch this again, the replay in your bottom left of your screen, as Hale fires over with a suplex and Phelps comes crashing off the ropes. And Hazard Warning off to a good start so far here in this matchup. Oh! Super kick right under the chin. Maria right there to make the count. 2. And a kick out. Instead of isolating themselves right now, they have completely isolated Billy Miles in the ring, cutting him off with T.J. Sabin. Sabin really needs to get tagged in this matchup. Billy Miles is not looking well. Phelps getting a little overzealous here, charging in, big clothesline. Going the middle rope, but Miles whirling to the outside wisely. Off the ropes, up, and flying down, but nobody home. Billy Miles dodging underneath, and now with a ladder. Liam Phelps got some serious height. But Billy Miles just dropped to one knee, and Phelps damn near killed himself, crashing down to the outside arena floor. Wow. And just like that, the tables have turned in the favor of High Voltage. Liam Phelps may have been seriously injured in that fall, but he's still on his feet, albeit not by his own right. Tag finally in comes. TJ Sabin double team maneuver. Big impact there. We got a cover here. But Keith Halen to make the save. I don't know if Liam Phelps would have kicked out of that, folks. He is hurt. Back in home territory. Ooh, a right hand from Miles in the corner. And now Sabin putting the boots to the throat of Liam. Hale looking for the tag, but Phelps dodges out of the way. Window of opportunity for Hazard Warning. Picks him up. Uranagi. Oh, and takes Miles off the apron. Second wind possibly for Liam Phelps. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Tag, there's the tag to Hale. Fresh man for Hazard Warning. Double back body drop. Put some extra oomph on that one. Sends it on the canvas. Ooh, what an elbow. And now a short arm clothesline. And now Hale raising the arms, trying to get the capacity crowd behind Hazard Warning. Knife edge chop, backing him towards the rope. Phelps, what is this? Up. Ooh! Bouncing him off the ropes for extra momentum down into a powerbomb. Beautifully executed by Hale. Big right hand now. In a waist lock, but a counter again by TJ Sabin. Sabin now reverse chin lock and drives him down into an DDT. Modified Scorpion death drop and now a chin buster. Keith Hale down, holding on to his jaw. Tag. In comes Billy Miles. Miles right back on the action. Not going to give Phelps a chance to get back in the swing of things. Into a drop down. Leapfrog now by Miles. Miles catch him with a beautiful drop kick. Right on the button. Rolls him over. Hale trying to get underneath the ropes there to avoid a pin attempt. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Liam Phelps coming flying through the ropes. Springboard in. No tag. Just flies into the ring. And now Phelps hoisting him up. Oh! High angle DDT, a cover here. 2 and a save. Barely by TJ Sabin. Uh-oh. Hazard Warning now. Tag in comes Phelps. Oh, we've seen this in the past. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Hoisting him up. And got a ride the leg drop down. We've got a cover here. Hazard Warning. Hazard Warning picks up the win tonight on Showdown. With an impressive backflip early on, that high-risk maneuver paid off well. But later on in the matchup, Phelps would take a horrific fall to the outside that I thought was going to doom Hazard Warning. It allowed High Voltage to do this right here, bringing that ladder. And High Voltage got right back into the thick of things and started dominating the matchup. And right there, I thought it was over. But Liam Phelps later on, springboard drop kick, brought things back in their favor. And Hazard Warning with the victory tonight here on Saturday Night Showdown. An impressive showing by both teams. But right here, this devastating move by Hazard Warning. Boom! And the 1, 2, 3 for Phelps and Hale. Hazard warning with an impressive victory over High Voltage tonight in tag team action, folks. What a match. What a way to go here in XFW. And again, Hazard warning is slowly been climbing the ranks in our tag team division. Not to take anything away from High Voltage, who had a number of impressive wins, including wins over the Thunderbolts in the most recent weeks. Well, folks, talking about impressive matches and impressive matchups, next could be our damn near main event. One former XFW World Heavyweight Champion, and across the ring, one of the most brutal men in XFW, in one of the most disgusting yet dominant factions in our promotion, as Sean Owens collides with one of the members of Triple S LLC, Lincoln Marsh, next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Owens.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 246 pounds.
Owens making his way out. 2.0 Owens already popping up in our chat. Sean Owens, a former XFW Tag Team Champion. Formerly the partner of Josh the Coach Clemens. The team dissolved when Clemens blamed their losses on Owens. Owens went on to be a United States champion and then a dominant XFW World Heavyweight Champion. One of the most technically sound wrestlers in the world today. The Owens lock, his specialty. Slowly worked on his opponent's arm throughout the matchup to soften them up. And once the Owens lock is locked in, pun intended, opponents quickly find themselves tapping out. But across the ring tonight, will be one of the members of Triple S LLC, the member of this band that got themselves into professional wrestling so they could beat people up and not be arrested. Lincoln Marsh, and accompanying to him in the ring is former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion Seth Walker, and that piece of trash, Sweet Sedan Stan. Sweet Sedan Stan, who claimed at one point to be a Grand Slam champion in XFW, when in fact, when he was an in-ring active wrestler, his record was 1-101. And when Stan did win a match, he went on a 3-day bender in Atlantic City where we couldn't find him. Right now, Owens pushing Lincoln Marsh back to the corner. Maria trying to break it up. Call it up a tie-up. Owens now again in control. Owens grabbing the side headlock. Marsh, not much of a technical wrestler. Trying to break the hold. Ooh, drop toe hold. Impressive by Marsh. Ooh, wild swing. Owens saw it coming. Dodge out of the way and landed an elbow to the back of the skull. Again, Sean Owens, a former World Heavyweight Champion here in XFW. Owens down with a drop down. Marsh off the ropes. Leapfrog now by Owens. Owens tilt toward into a backbreaker. Owens now starting to dominate. And again, as I said before, Owens, one of the most technically sound wrestlers in the world. Oh, look at this. Seth Walker's already on the apron. Marsha Foskett saying we should let the core put Sweet Sedan Stan out of his misery. Oh, look at this. Robo, you don't see that every day. Rolls him back down on a pinning combination, but Lincoln Marsh gets the shoulder up. Sweet Sedan Stan has said he'll never get inside the ring again. He's retired from in-ring action, although there's a number of wrestlers that really like to get their hands on Sweet Sedan Stan. But right now, Marsh kicking away on Owens. Marsh, much more of a power wrestler. Oh! Jumping knee strike to the face of Sean Owens. Maria trying to put that top turnbuckle on. Brutal hook kick now by Marsh. And a cover. Owens, not even a 1 count. You see the back of Owens' trunk, if you're new to XFW, is the Phoenix. Representation of his rising from the ashes of his former tag team life in the singles competition where he's only flourished. And right now, Owens with a death grip on the waist of Lincoln Marsh. Marsh, ooh, again powering out, and now a side headlock. Oh, and a right hand from Marsh. Both men now trying to get back to their feet. Owens struggling to break the hold. Marsh with a death grip on the head. Owens again with the counter, rolling it back. Beautiful. An overhand wrist lock. Owens now working on the arm, as I said he would. Classic Owens. Whoa, nice counter by Marsh. Oh, and a shot to the back of the head. Marsh snapmares him over. Into a chin lock. Oh, and a drive shot into the side of the head is Marsh. And now a knee to the spine. And now Marsh telling Owens to get back up. Aaron Glidewell, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Irish Whip in the ropes. Marsh looking for a belly. Owens fires back with an elbow shot to the head. Owens now calling Omotaya. Shoots him into the ropes. Owens wraps through. Beautiful swinging neckbreaker. Cover now on Marsh. Kick out. Derek Smith asking we're going to see some uploads. We'll get some more folks up, more characters uploaded tonight after this broadcast, I promise you. Owens now, overhand wrist lock. Again working on the arm. Lincoln Marsh trying to fight his way out, again with the fisticuffs. Shot to the midsection. Marsh now. Oh, hooks him again with that brutal kick. Marsh now going to hoist him up in the air. Oh! Modified powerbomb. Drives him down to the mat. But a kick out by Owens. An impressive match back and forth. Owens tossed over the top rope right at the feet of the former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. And here we go. Walker going to get himself interjected here. Walker grabbing on Owens and shoving him into the steel steps. And again, XFW very loose on disqualifications, but Maria still has the ability to do so if she feels it's unfair. Owens now trying to walk it off. Shots to the ribs now. Owens with a nice counter. Into a hip toss. Counter now by Walker. Due to Walker. Owens now going to hoist over for a suplex. Walker, or Marsh up the top. Marsh now, hold it. Oh! Drives the face down to the canvas. In there. Still gets the shoulder up. Derek Smith in our chat saying what's not fair about 3-on-1. According to Triple S LLC, it's all fair. And again, Marsh tosses him to the outside. Notice how Sweet Sedan Stan gets out of the way, but Seth Walker doesn't. Walker right on the cop here. And again, sets him up for a shot from Marsh. But Owens fighting back. Lands a shot. Marsh with a slap right to the face. Marsh again just who used to excel in bar fights, using that tactics here on Owens at ringside, again with a slap. Oh, that is not wise of, Owens asking for a shot, and Marsh was able to give it to him. Ooh, and he just spine and drove Owens' face into the steel steps. Owens now with shots in the midsection, trying to fight his way back. Owens getting back inside. Marsh underneath the ropes. Marsh with the knee to the face. Owens wisely rolls underneath the ropes, avoiding a pin attempt. Both men now back inside. Owens charging in. And again, gets laid out by Lincoln Marsh. Marsh sizing him up. Owens with a counter again. Going after the knee. Shots to the midsection now by Marsh. Owens never one to fall. Owens looking for it. Owens has it on. Owens has the long on. And he's got a tap. And just like that, as I said before, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, as soon as Owens got that on out of nowhere, Lincoln Marsh had to tap. No escape. Beautifully executed by Shawn Owens. Out of nowhere, Owens, the acrobatic spin on the arm of Lincoln Marsh. 3-on-1 be damned. Shawn Owens prevails. Owens again seeing a window of opportunity and taking it. Almost a 3 count here, but Owens gets the shoulder up and survives it right here, folks. Very quickly, Lincoln Marsh had to tap out.
Your winner, Shawn Owens.
Sweet Sedan Stan does not look happy on the outside. Ooh, Owens just busted open. I didn't notice that. Maybe a broken nose. Shawn Owens never fails to surprise us, folks. Again, 3-on-1 situation. And once again, Owens turns the tide. And again, that Owens lock, the Owens special, if you will, lands a shot and gets the one, or the tap out position. Owens is so damn good inside the squirrel circle. His skill is unmatched with technical wrestling. And you saw it there. Lincoln Marsh was dominating that matchup near the end. And Owens, just one grab, one quick spin, locks on that death grip. And Lincoln Marsh has to tap out. Walker and Sweet Sedan Stan could do nothing but watch as their monster in the ring had to surrender to the technical prowess of Shawn Owens. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside as the XFW Tag Team Champions. American Pain are in action up against the Entourage next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here come the Entourage, and Morgan Steiner in tow. The Entourage already with one win tonight, with Tia Adams getting a victory. And now, Max Bennett and Fisher on their way out to the ring. These two men took a year and a half off from XFW and came back jacked to high hell. And he found out they were the first franchisees of the fitness supplements by Blake the Body Harris. They followed his program, increased in size and mass, and now are even more dominant as a tag team than they were in the past. Max Bennett, who was at one time on the United States Olympic wrestling team, but got kicked off because he couldn't follow the rules and was far too aggressive, turned his career to professional wrestling. Both those guys started off at XFW, didn't have much luck, but once they got teamed up by Morgan Steiner, they really came into their own. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they're going up against the XFW Tag Team Champions. Holding on to these belts now for well over a year, American Pain.
513 pounds. Dylan and
13 successful title defenses under the belts of American Pain. Lex and Lou Dillon. Dex and Lou Dillon. Cousins. Partners. Champions. This should definitely be an interesting matchup between these two. Here we go. Kicked in the midsection already by Barton Fisher. Dex Dillon already down. Dex rolling back up. Ooh! But Barton sending him right back down on the canvas with that shoulder tackle. Shoots him into the corner. Elbow shot now from Dex. Dex with the DDT. Flowing out of the corner. Knife edge chop now. Dodge out of the way is Barton. You see Morgan down there trying to grab his feet of Lou. Tag in comes Max Bennett. Up and down, double gut buster. Yanking now on the hamstring. That, oh! Explosive boot there from Dex, right on the money. Now an Irish whip. Up and down, back body drop. American Pain have been dominant in the tag team division. 13 successful title defenses. They've taken on all comers. Up and down. Lou now in the fray. Brawlers and power. Ooh! And some surprising athleticism from American Pain. Very unorthodox style inside the ring. Nice drop kick. There's some athleticism I talked about. I mean, it hurt. American Pain are brawlers. But they are not afraid to show their technical ability. Oh, and now Bennett wrenching on the arm. Trying to weaken the left arm of Lou Dillon there. And strain the limbs on him. He can weaken the blows. Oh, now going after the leg. And what is Grandpa doing? Pulling a ladder out and shoving it right inside. I thought he was going to dump him on top of the ladder. But Max is going to walk around the ring. Repeated backdrops on Lou. Shoots him in the turnbuckle. Home territory again. Tag. In comes Barton Fisher. Uh-oh. Bad spot here for American Pain. Back in the home territory. Another quick tag used by the Entourage. Oh, no, no. The ladder's right there. The ladder's right there. Ooh. Lou trying to roll out of the way. Barton Fisher going after Dex now on the apron. We got chaos here for the Entourage, starting to dominate the tag team champions. Lou trying to get back to his feet. Joe grabs on and blasts Max in the back of the head. Surprising him as he came around that ring with the obstructed view. And now into the barricade. He's not done with him yet. Belly to back, using the barricade. Referee up to a 6 count. These guys need to get back inside. Lou gonna help Max there. So Max Bennett was an Olympic wrestler. Dominant in Greco-Roman style wrestling. But again, could not adhere to the rules. Got far too aggressive. Oh! There's some aggression now. Sweeps out the legs. But a kick out quickly by Dex. More the aggression I was talking about. And now again assaulting the leg. Trying to pick apart the XFW Tag Champs. Ownership, hard impact in the turnbuckle, bouncing down, collapsing his Dex from the pain, the impact on his spine. And again, utilizing, I just noticed that steel exposed turnbuckle in the corner of the Entourage as Dex is trying to make his way back to the corner. And now we got a damn steel stop sign in the ring and a big boot. Martin Fisher tried to use that damn stop sign as Morgan is finding more and more trash underneath the ring backbreaker. Uh-oh. And now Dex. Oh! He brained him. Oh, God, he threw in the face of Max Bennett. Dex didn't bring in the ring. That was all the Entourage. They brought that upon themselves. Oh, the claw! The iron claw! The iron claw! Something you do not see a lot of in professional wrestling anymore these days. But here comes Max Bennett to break up the hold. And Morgan Steiner now getting involved in this match. Oh, and here comes. Look out! We've got chaos ensuing here. Where's Lou going? Lou's going after Grandpa. Lou's going after Grandpa. Oh! They've had enough of Morgan Steiner getting involved in this match. Morgan Steiner just got blasted by one half of the tag team champions. Martin Fisher now pulling out Dex from inside the ring. Morgan's down. Morgan's down. Morgan, you see him holding onto his shoulder and again grabbing onto his neck. He's wearing that neck brace for years. We're still wondering if he actually has damage or if he's just making a ploy. Irish whip now by one half of the tag champs. Brutal stomps now by Dex Dillon. Max on the outside looks like he may have a concussion. Tag, in comes Lou. Oh, we've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Ghetto Blaster coming your way. Down they go. And a cover. And American Pain with the win. Jeremy Zinn, thank you for following over on TikTok. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW and Bloodsport 6. American Pain with the win. A hard-fought battle against the Entourage. As things got dicey for the tag champs in a number of segments in this matchup. Again, Morgan Steiner getting himself interjected, and then you see both of the members of American Pain have the FAFO on their wristbands, and Morgan Steiner hit the find out phase of that match, that segment tonight. But the Ghetto Blaster, and right here in the top corner of your screen, Steiner got jacked up by Dex.
Here are your winners.
And American Pain with the win tonight. The tag team champs remain dominant. FAFO is right for Morgan Steiner. American Pain continues to dominate the tag team division here in XFW. Time in and time out. These guys have no quit in them. Phenomenal in-ring wrestlers and just brawlers through and through. And again, over 13 months or 13 title offenses, well over a year as tag team titles. They are dominating everyone that's before them. And again, welcome folks over on TikTok. Thank you guys for joining us here tonight. As we get ready, folks, for our main event. The XFW United States Championship is up for grabs. The former champion, Brody Daniels, who's a two-time United States champion, going up against Tiger Ramirez, who's been on a stellar run as United States champion. These two know each other very, very well. They have had a storied long past. They've battled time and time again over titles, over championships, and over pride. But tonight, the U.S. title is on the line. Let's head down to ringside. Your main event starts right now.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Extreme United States Championship.
And here comes Brody Daniels, the leader of the House of Spades. Surprisingly, his two knucklehead partners aren't on here with him. Reed Lane and Luke Everett. But Brody Daniels, one of the most despised combatants on our roster. The audience loves to hate Brody Daniels. Ilon Giannoni, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the XFW family. Thank you, sir. Brody Daniels. As I said, multi-time champion here in XFW. Look at him waving on his people. Boo. He doesn't care. Even with his tag team partners, Brody Daniels only cares about himself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a fan favorite here in XFW, the XFW United States Champion, Tiger Ramirez. A third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather, Tiger Ramirez and Panther Ramirez. Tiger, former XFW Internet and now United States Champion. Ramirez has battled anyone and anyone who has challenged him for this title. Hello, him over on YouTube, biting his nails.
Introducing the challenger from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Brody Daniels.
Brody Daniels, again, one of the most despised wrestlers, a disgusting human being. As much as I try to stay biased.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, the Extreme United States Champion,
Tiger Ramirez, the friend and training partner of Raiden Yamashita. Third generation superstar, following in the footsteps of Panther and Lion Ramirez, his father and grandfather. And the United States title up for grabs. And the fact that this match will be fair because the other members of the House of Spades are not out here. I'd put the odds in Tiger's favor, but you never can count out Brody Daniels. The man will take as many shortcuts as he can. Tiger in a bad position already. Going up, and Tiger rolls him over already. Dragon Rana. But a counter by Brody Daniels. Tiger kicks out. Calling him a tie. Tiger shoves down Brody. And a Hurricane Rana. And a senton now by the champion. Quick turnaround into a cover by Tiger. A quick 2 count, but Brody Daniels gets the shoulder up. Daniels getting back to his feet. Tiger with a roundhouse kick. Daniels grabbing on. Calling him a tie again. Brody Daniels grabbing a side headlock. Tiger trying to work his way out. Tiger shoves him into the ropes. Tiger into a tilt-a-whirl, into a DDT. Beautifully executed by Tiger Ramirez. Right there, boom. Down goes Brody. But a kick out again. Both men again now struggling for position here. Tiger grabbing the side headlock. Brody Daniels now rotating through. Nice counter on the move. Overhead wrist lock now by the challenger. And now a counter again by Tiger Ramirez. Brody Daniels again changing up the hip lock there. Wrapping back into a hammerlock. Brody Daniels wrenching on the arm of Tiger Ramirez several times. Ramirez needs to find his way out of this. Elbow shot now to the face. Breaks the hold. And again the Hurricane Rana. Ramirez and Brody Daniels rolling to the outside. The ring awareness on Brody Daniels, who is an exceptional in-ring performer. Uh-oh. Daniels with a trash can already. He's had enough of the technical prowess of Tiger Ramirez. Tiger with an elbow. Brody Daniels fires back with chops. And now Brody Daniels with his own tilt-a-whirl DDT. Wow. Daniels giving the champion a dose of his own medicine. Holding him with tie-up. Brody sends him to the ropes. Tiger counters, kicked in the midsection. Tiger in a wheelbarrow. Hooks him down, arm drag. Lands him right in the trash can. Roundhouse kick to the face. Both these guys, top performers here in XFW. Both excel in their craft, and right now Tiger in control. Ooh, kick to the face by Brody. Daniels now wrenching him back head first. In the turbo goes Tiger Ramirez, the champion. Daniels now stomping away. Ramirez now in trouble, holding onto his ribs. Brody Daniels on the outskirts of the ring. Daniels going to go up. Daniels comes a beautiful high cross body by the challenger. Something you don't often see from Brody Daniels. Now stomping on the face of Tiger. Tiger counters. Spinning heel kick to the face. Ramirez now in control. Tiger through. Tiger looking. Tiger suplex. Brody Daniels' shoulders are down. This could be it. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Ramirez going to the outside, looking for some high flyer mileage. Comes out with a coup de grace. But Brody Daniels trying to get out of the ring. The Tiger right there rolls him over. 2, and again, Daniels gets the shoulder up. Ramirez now in control. Shoots him into the ropes. Ooh, shoulder tackle. Brody Daniels stays on his feet. Brody Daniels rolls him up. Schoolboy roll up here on Tiger Ramirez. 2, and a kick out again. Brody Daniels now grabbing on Ramirez. Into the ropes. Into a backbreaker. Transition into a neckbreaker. Beautifully executed by the challenger Brody Daniels, who's now trying to catch his breath, but Ramirez already getting back to his feet. Tiger rolls out of the way. Daniels catching him with a quick jab. Ramirez fires back with a shot to the midsection. Ramirez sending Brody up and over the top rope. Uh-oh. Ramirez looking to go high. Ramirez through the ropes. Oh my dear Lord. The tornado DDT on the outside of the ring. The bottom side of your screen, folks. The replay. As Tiger Ramirez goes high. And now Ramirez standing on the damn barricade. And a moonsault off the barricade. Are you kidding me? Main event tonight. Ramirez. Brody Daniels. Tiger now going high. Drops the elbow. Roundhouse kicks now from Tiger. On the middle rope. What the hell is this? Oh my God! Tiger Ramirez putting together a highlight reel tonight. Repeated shots, and watch this maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger from one side of the ropes to the other side of the ropes into a drop kick. Ramirez now snapmares him over. Into a drop kick to the side of the hip. Ramirez now off the ropes. Coming in again, the Hurricanrana. Ramirez pouring everything he has into this. Marshall Foster and Daniels wins me riot. 2. And again, Brody Daniels gets the shoulder. Ramirez starting to look frustrated, wondering what he's got to do to keep Brody Daniels down. Drives him into the corner. Roundhouse kick again by Tiger. Stomps him down. Tiger Ramirez to up and over, drops the leg across the neck of Brody Daniels. And now again the cover by Tiger, the champion. And Brody Daniels again survives. Tiger snapping the neck. Brody trying to get it out of the ring. Tiger now grabbing it, driving the ankle down to the mat. Extra pressure on the legs. Roundhouse kick now. Brody Daniels slaps him right across the face now. Here we go, back and forth. Champion versus challenger. Slugfest here on Saturday Night Showdown. Oh, drop kick from Brody Daniels. Lights up the champion. In a phenomenal back and forth matchup here on Saturday Night Showdown. And Brody Daniels now has a damn table. Ramirez now off the ropes. Ooh, kick in the midsection now by Daniels. Daniels with the patella brainbuster on Tiger. 2 and a kick out by Tiger. Right back into a cover again. But the champion gets the shoulder up. Ooh, kick in the midsection. Daniels looking for the ace wizard, but Tiger gets out of the way. Tiger rolls him through. Oh! And again, the Tiger suplex. Snaps him over. Tiger's tail enziguri from the champion. Can Tiger keep him down? And Ramirez retains. Ramirez retains. Tiger Ramirez in a beautiful spectacle of human fortitude and willpower and determination. Pulls off a phenomenal victory and a very closely contested match against Brody Daniels. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW tonight. That was our finale. That was our main event. We'll see you next week for more XFW action. Wow, what a matchup. I've even got to give Brody Daniels credit, and that pains me because I hate Brody Daniels. Thank you all for tuning in again, whatever platform you're watching us on, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. You can find all our social media on our main page, bloodsword6.com, where you can find all XFW products. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time on XFW. Tiger Ramirez retains the United States Championship with the Tiger's tail enziguri.
Here is your winner, and still extreme.
We'll see you next time on XFW.